Hello and welcome to Train Symphatic. And for first of a series of scenic videos. As you know, I did for top of that hill for a few weeks ago. I want to get scenic work done from there and gradually work around. So for the next few Saturdays, we're going to be working on getting scenic stuff done. Some bits will be one episode, some bits will be 2 episodes, some bits will be several to an episode. This is going to be Saturdays for the next few weeks. And then on Wednesdays for the next couple of weeks, I'm looking at sound. This Wednesday you have the new Gauge Master Train Tech sound capsules. Then the week afterwards I'll show you how to make your own sound. So stay tuned and we can start getting stuff done. So the first job I've been doing is putting this layer of wood down here. We're going to have the roadway system running up and down here, retaining wall there, and then we're going to have a footpath along there. So this will be screwed down and that's going to be levelled up. But I think the first project is actually going to be a nice little pub on that corner. So I made this Metcalf model ages ago. It was originally going to go there, but I didn't have space. So what I'm going to do is build a little box to go around there, and then we can put this on top of it. One additional thing I do need to do is just down here I got a block detector and a sound module. I don't mean block detection, I mean a point decoder and a sound module that need to be moved to give me access. So I'll just take them off, mount them to a small board, and then just mount them to the front of this. Another jobs on the medium term is that point there need changing, and I'm going to put a crossover there. So this week's project is to get that little corner built. Most of this I'll be doing down on my desk, but we can go down there and see how far I have got now. To start off with, I grabbed a sheet of foam board and cut it to the relevant sizes. I made a hole so the wires can go into it. Now you can see me marking it out so that I can build our frame for the building to sit on. Here you can see me using cocktail sticks to hold everything together. I use cocktail sticks as it gives me flexibility and very rigid as well. And after a quick test I found that it was a bit too high, so I cut the edges off. I also cut a dent out for whereabout for this will go underneath the road. Here I'm making some structure to hold it in place on for underneath of the structure, as I don't want it to warp once it's made. Then I went and got my hot glue gun out to glue everything. This took a bit of time to do because I had to wait for the glue to set each time. Now I've stuck it for building on top with double-sided tape and glue. The double-sided tape held it to start off with, and the glue is going to be used for long-term life. Here I was just testing to make sure the glue didn't damage the foam board, as some glues can be quite aggressive towards it. I also took down for measurements. This piece was deliberately left oversized so that it can go underneath the bridge and continue around for a retaining wall. And here you can see me cutting out so that it can fit underneath the retaining wall. Then I put a wall around the top using scraps so that the figures won't fall over the side. I didn't take any measurements, but for double row you're looking at 4mm to the foot, so if you want to work out the size of a wall for every foot, it's 4mm. You can see I now got the retaining wall and the safety wall around the edge. This just now need to be put in the layout. And you can see that the wall's a nice height. So that's how a person can walk along without falling across. So another bit of this project I've been doing is I've been trying to build a retaining wall to go over on that side. I don't mean retaining wall, I mean for a wall to go on for a back scene to go along the back. So I'll now show you me painting it. And then we can go up into the attic, see the new back scene and put this into place. You can see I've now got a nice blue back scene in place. which I think does a really lovely job. And in that corner just over there is where we're about to put the house, which I've also been working on. The windmill had a little bit of a problem. It was a bit too low for that back scene. It hit it, and I now need to do some work to repair it. So it will be back in the future, but not just at the moment. So I'll move you along to just over there-ish, and then we can put the building in place. From here you can see the new back scene, and then we've got this little lovely structure which we can just put in here. And I think that looked really nice. If I just put a coach on the track, I'm putting it on so that we can just check the clearance. So good way to derail a train is to leave a thingy on the track, a chisel on the track. But you can see that goes quite nicely, and this will be following around that bit there. So I'm quite happy with that. I need to put the decoder in there to do the light. I'll have a roadway running around here. So I'm quite happy with what we got done in this episode. So make sure to like, subscribe and comment. And Wednesday we're going to be looking at the new scenic sound modules from Gauge Masters / Train Tech. And then Saturday we're going to be doing some scenery work just down here. So stay tuned, make sure to like, subscribe and comment, and I'll see you all next time. Thank you very much, Richard.